Hello guys, how are you? How did I get to this point in only a few days? Well, stick around. It's not a very long story. Again, hello guys, how are you? This is the second episode of the build of the AgoraModels Bismarck. As you know, they sent me this kit and I never got to do the second episode. Life got in the way, get in the way. I am sorry, but I am now building everything I have here, and this is the result. This kit surprised me along the way in all manners, and it is a fantastic kit. The only thing that distinguishes this kit from other plastic kits is that it's pre-painted, but don't be eluded by that. It's still a relatively complex kit and at the same time easy to build if you follow the instructions. It is a very good kit, fits like a glove, and I am loving this build so far. I hope you are safe. Please, if you are here for the first time, subscribe. I never see analytics, but I saw them the other day, and 75% of people that pays a visit to this channel, it doesn't subscribe, which, well, maybe it's not something that interests them, and I respect that, but if you are here and you like it, please subscribe. I hope you are well, I hope you are safe, and as always, I hope you enjoy this model, because I am. And if someone is interested in acquiring this kit, I will place a link in the description below. If someone wants to ask me any question about it, I will answer it according to my free time. And this is a living testimony to the promise that the AgoraModels make. They promise you a full model production. It's as a guarantee. The parts and packaging are quality checked in every stage, okay? And they will not stop producing a model halfway through the build, and they won't sell you the first pack unless they are sure that they can produce all the packs to complete your model. So the fact that I have here a box until box 8 says it all. And I started to build this one, and I am glad I did it, because this one is huge, detailed. It is helping me along the way. I have a health issue right now with my hip, and it's helping me a lot. This kit will surprise you. And this is stage 7, the gearbox for the bow anchors. And on this build, from now and then, you will see me adding another section of the hull of the Bismarck. It is this way that it's built. When some pieces arrive, you build, for instance, your radar dome or the bridge, but then there's always a section of the hull because you are adding a few sections at a time. And when you are adding it, you see the hull growing and you start to kind of, oh my God, this is going to be big. And that motivates you. You see, it's your kit and it's growing. And I really enjoyed it. I started this build, yeah, it's the Bismarck. It is a very interesting ship. It has Yarados, it has light, the towers move, yes. But then you start to watch him grow, right? It's Bismarck. And it's motivating. It's very motivating. Each piece that you start to add to the hull and to the superstructure, well, very detailed. I know I am painting this picture a very pink one, but this kit is very good indeed. I never built a 1350. No, I'm lying. I built a Revell and I have it here with a Big Ed set. However, this one, 1200, for me, is much more appealing. Make sure that the cables run upwards as indicated by my finger here, okay? I know that building this turret and all detail may look a bit intimidating. I was, to say the truth, until the stage I have to connect the test engine in order to test the turret to see if it does 360 and if it goes up or down. I was thinking, well, this is going to be interesting on the opposite side, but no. If you follow step-by-step instructions, and you can download them at the site of AgoraModels as a PDF, everything's all right. Everything will be okay, and don't worry. It looks complex. It is, but it's very simple, and you can build it without any kind of difficulty. As you can see, I'm not describing very much the build because the images speaks for itself. I can recommend you a YouTube channel. It's called World of Wayne. If you go there, pay him a visit. World of Wayne. I will put a link in the description below. Very good modeler. He's building the Bismarck also. The Terminator T800. If you go there, you will have much more detailed videos than this one. I really like his channel, so if you would pay him a visit, send him my best regards. You won't regret it. And now we are going to test all the wiring on the turret. And as I was putting my batteries on this test engine and turn it on, it started to move. The turret started to move, and I said, hey, I did this. I really did this. And as you can see, the turret goes up and down, elevates and downs. Not 360, but it moves perfectly, and the anchor chains also retract. This is a fiber optic cable. This is an optic cable, and this kit has it all. Okay, I am really enjoying it because it's a very linear build. But as you can see, it has the same aspects as a model kit, and you get to use electronics, and that's always interesting. That's very interesting. And now we take the fiber optic cable and we make a knot near the end. This will form the lamp at the bow, so pull it quite tight, okay? Thread the other end of the fiber optic cable through the opening of this jackstaff, and then push the cable down the jackstaff so that it comes out of the open end. And now we cut off the short end of the fiber optic cable directly above the knot. Just make sure that the knot is not so small that it can slip through the opening, okay? Other than that, push it, and here it is. And now we turn the deck assembly that we did, and we put the flagstaff over the deck. Now, please note the orientation of this piece. The thread, the cable optic cable, will go through the fiber optic cable mount, and we then put a tiny amount of super glue here, and we let it rest here. And now we fit the fiber optic cable into the recesses on the guide here and the bottom of the deck. And now we cut the fiber optic cable at the point here where it comes out of the second recess in the raised section of the underside of the deck. Okay, we always use a sharp blade, and we have to be careful not to damage this section here. Now we have the lead cover and the screw ready, and we take the lead cable and bring the lead towards the end of the fiber optic cable, okay, in order for the connection to be made. And now we take this thread, the free end of the lead cable, and through the eyelet on the circuit board we connect it to connector 1, which is here. Black wire is on the right. Now we're going to test the light, and so again we connect this battery box to the tester, and we connect it on the port number 5. And it works. It works. And now we place the section, the deck section, on my worktop and take one of the 2 barbettes, and we're going to fit it in one of the openings of the upper deck. We ensure that the square pegs at the base of the barbette fit into the recesses around the opening. Maybe we have to push a little bit, but we will hear it snap, and that means it's in place. You can see all 4 of the square pegs on the base of the barbettes are on its place, so this is okay. Now we place this upper deck section on the worktop. We take the 4th upper deck section where we worked right now, and we're going to fit one edge to the other, just like this. And now we just fit the lip on this part to this one over the edge, and easy as this. 1, 2, 3 screws, fix it, and it's done. This is stage 24. The superstructure deck continues to grow. We align these two sections of the deck. There are pegs here at the edge, and simple as this, we fit into the holes in the forward edge of where the two pieces just overlap. We take the deck structure completed and we align it with the deck section assembled using some PV screws, just like this. Simple. And we continue the work to stage 29, the bridge deck and lower mast deck. Then we take the large section of decking and check the fit on the main part of the lower mast deck. And then we will need two PV 5mm screws, okay? Let's check this out. Perfect fit. Two screws here. Now this is the command bridge windows, and we are going to fit the LED on the end of this piece here, okay, in order to create the light illusion. Now we take this, it's fragile, and we turn it around and we fit it in here. And now finally we place the bridge deck structure on the work surface, and we position the base of the lower mast deck on the bridge deck. and some photo edge here. I have been showing you short videos of the build, but this deserves, this is the radar. It is exquisite. Now we're going to work on the gearbox for the radar. Now let's fit this mounting plate onto the bottom of the control center and fix it in place with three PV 5mm screws, okay? The cogs are held in place by the mounting plate, okay? Now we insert the shaft of the motor into the center of this cog and fix the motor to the mounting plate with two PV 6mm screws. And as you can see, a lot of photo edge on this kit, and I'm not even on the railing part, so this is quite fun. Now I remembered one thing. When I'm doing a model, every model, my Titanic, whatever, I always give it a wash, right? Or I do some shadow, highlighting, whatever. So I'm looking at all this detail and it kind of needs a bit of highlighting, right? So I bought several types of pigmented black pens and just kind of the type of pens that I use on detailing my classical ships, my HMS Victory, the Vasa and all. And I am going to give some black shadows to those crevasses, those details that this ship has. And as you can see, this model features the bridge lighting, all the red and green port and starboard indicators, as well as the bow and stern lighting. And this is one of 7, if not mistaken, 7 searchlights. And when bending this photo edge, it's very simple to work with this kind of photo edge. It's much hard and stiff and strong than the regular one that you are used to work. However, when you're bending the piece, make sure you are bending it to the right direction. Otherwise, you will have to correct the bending. And when you will have to correct the bending, the piece may break. So make sure you are bending to the right side. And as you can see, this part of the superstructure is done. There are still a lot of details to put in and to put on the superstructure. However, it's a surprise. It is indeed a detailed kit. The only advantage that you get is it's pre-painted. Some modelers, let's use the word criticize these kind of kits because of that. They are prefabricated, they are pre-molded. You don't have to have any kind of modeler. That's not correct. That's even what I thought before I started this one. I started this one because it was Bismarck, and it was kind of a easy kit to build, and it is. You can build it very easily if you follow the instructions. However, this has only and only the advantage of being pre-painted, and even so, there are wide open spaces for your imagination allied to the history of the ship, and you can let yourself go painting detail, highlighting, whatever. So I'm really enjoying this kit, and I must disagree respectfully with those that don't like this kind of kit. This is an awesome kit, and it's not because it was given to me. I'm really enjoying this kit, and I am surprised. And this is how I got here at this stage, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe. It's a crazy world out there. And as always, keep modeling, guys. Keep modeling. Always, always with a smile.